I was just about to log into Hearthstone, then I saw there was this Innkeepers quest thing. Unfortunately, it was a Facebook Connect thing, and that stuff really ticks me off. But nonetheless, I decided to try it out, so I'm going to see what kind of Hearthstone card that represents me the best. So let's check it out. On your adventures, you happen upon a river cross. On your adventures, you happen upon a river crossing. Okay, I happen on a river crossing. You notice that a pack of scaly creatures, murlocs, is roaming nearby. You unsheath your weapon, have at them, entice one of them. Surely these creatures mean no harm. Wonder whether they are edible, as it's almost dinner time and you're growing hungry. Notice the one nearest to you is injured. You decide to heal him. Maybe you just found a new friend to accompany you on your adventures. Wait for the night to come and sneak past them. You're not in the mood to whack fish today, so Murlocs need to die fast. Your favorite medieval folk band is in town, but you didn't manage to secure the tickets in time. The gig takes place at the big storehouse in the docks. You plot to infest the storehouse with something stinky. If you can't see your favorite band, no one else should. Lurk in a side alley awaiting a victim who might be just the right sort to let you borrow their tickets. Sure, it might take some time, but you are patient indeed. Think there might be a way to get past these security guards. That teleport scroll might come in handy after all. You grew up in this neighborhood, and the bouncer is an old friend of yours. You'll have no problem getting in. You get there before the show begins with your toolbox and explain that you're there to set up the stage. So I'll be the teleport scroll kind of person. You have been jailed for trespassing in some old gnome's garden. Turned out to be an entrance to a top-secret facility. This embarrassing incident may have grave consequences on your career in the Stormwind Army. You take responsibility for your actions and face the consequences. Use your exceptional exfiltration skills to get out of this mess. Ask the guard if they have murlocs on the menu, as there is nothing worse than being held captive with an empty stomach. Where to begin the conquest of the world? Due to those unforeseen circumstances, you'll have to start taking over the prison instead. The world will have to wait. Discover a crack in the wall close to the window bars. With just the right push, you might be able to break out. I'll go out. A group of weary travelers come to your monastery to seek respite from the elements outside, but you and your brothers realize they have no money or no goods to offer in exchange. You, happy to have some company, offer them food, beverage, and a bed to sleep. You'll find them some chores to do as compensation next day. Make an excuse and send them on their way. No money, no honey. Smite them, they're trespassing. Decide to leave them at the safety of the nearest town. You cannot leave them to fend for themselves, as they will surely perish. Gather your brothers to help you in a ritual to open a town portal. Your temple is not the right place for the outsiders, but a big city should be just enough. So I could be the town portal kind of guy, but I'm thinking in this case I would just offer them some shelter. You've received a very important delivery mission which might prevent a war. The fate of the kingdom rests on your shoulders, but time is short and you don't have a mount fast enough to take you to your destination. So that's the same old, I guess. You realize time is ripe to use the musty spellbook you found in your cellar to summon a dimensional portal which might just take you there. Reconcile yourself with the idea you won't prevent the outbreak of a war, but you could still profit from it by giving your kingdom secrets away. Wait for the end of the world to happen. You always wanted to test your exceptional survival skills in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Ditch the parcel. You've been turning these kingdoms against each other for months, and your master plan is nearing its conclusion. That might be me. Sneak into the zeppelin before it leaves. You will stay in the hiding until you reach your destination. I'm like really mostly towards these two options. I'm not quite sure. Um, I'm not much for taking that chance. So let's go with this one. Stranded in the lands far from civilization, you and your party find shelter in an abandoned mine. Starting a game of cards to kill some time. After a while, you hear screams coming from the outside. You rush outside without hesitation. Someone might need your help. Ignore the cries and focus on which card you're going to play next. You can't allow these simpletons to beat you at your game. Carefully assess the situation, then instruct your party what to do. Instruct your party to check those noises. You will stay behind to cover the rear and discreetly reshuffle the cards at the time. Pick your weapon and get out and start serving justice left, right, and center before accidentally smashing that goblin who dared to defeat you in that stupid thing. Yeah. Hmm. So it could be the party leader thing, but this sounds more like what I would do in that situation. Becoming a sorcerer has always been your dream. Gathering the necessary knowledge took you years, but finally you were able to set up your own laboratory. You're now ready to summon your first minion. What would it be? A water elemental. It would protect you and your allies against all foes, and it comes in handy when you need a bath. A mirror image of yourself. There is nothing better than another you in the world. A creature of the dark, evil incarnate. You'd use him to take over the world. Since you skipped your meals today to finish this project, you'd definitely go for a murloc to begin with. Yummy. Summon a wild boar, a perfect companion to bring along your journeys in Azeroth. Yeah, so this is not me. I could go with the creature of the dark, the evil incarnate, the warlock style. The water elemental is also an option, but I'm probably mostly going to be the evil incarnate so that I can take over the world. You're sitting in Goldshire's Lion's Pride Inn thinking about how to reward yourself after a hard day of work. I don't do hard work, but okay. You order a red boar steak. Nothing can beat a good rare steak. Order a Shara's herb salad. It's healthy, you know. Leave the inn and search for some of those tasty-looking murlocs you've met before. Ask the innkeeper for their incredible homemade ice cream and fruit salad with chocolate syrup everyone is talking about. Choose the chef special. You heard that the chef working here is a genius, winner of many culinary awards. He sure won't disappoint you. Hmm. Yeah, I'll go with the steak. After losing, I don't do that, but anyway, after losing your way in the maze-like tangle of trees and duskwood, you and your friends notice dark silhouettes roaming in the undergrowth. From the distance, one of them seems to be moving in your direction. You use your tracking ability to find out what you're dealing with and set up an appropriate trap to dispose of your foe. No, I'm not a hunter. Calm everyone by boasting you are well versed on the local fauna and that the shadows moving towards you must surely be some critter. Neglect to mention giant spiders are also quite common here. Organize your group into a defensive formation. Prepare to make your stand. Take in all the air you can. Let out the loudest roar you can. This should scatter them away. If there is something you learned in your adventures, it is how fast murlocs are. Ask your party to stay quiet and let the creature come closer. Tonight you'll all dine like kings. Okay, so we have the hunter, the paladin, the warrior. I have no idea. Um, None of these are really me. I'm a little annoyed by the constant murloc options in this little game. Well, not annoyed, it's just, yeah. But I guess I'll be this guy. So, the 10 out of 10. Your party finds its way to the entrance of an eerie and long abandoned treasure vault. Most are reluctant to enter as the place seems to be pitch dark inside. You tell everyone not to worry and construct a portable torch that will light your way and allow for an undisturbed exploration. Ignore your party and go in alone. You're the master of shadows. Think this place would be perfect for settling down and building your own personal dungeon vault. Now you now you only need minions and treasure. You give a speech about loyalty, unity, valor, and how a party of adventurers who can depend on each other can achieve anything. Send in your pet panther to scout the vault and make sure it's safe before you proceed. So, I could be the Master of Shadows. I could also settle down for my own dungeon. I might also be able to do the torch thing, but I'm thinking in this case, long abandoned treasure vault. Yeah, I mean, if I choose this option, I don't even need the treasure, I just need the minions, and I already kind of got it down that I would summon one. So this looks like me taking over the world. So let's see what we end at. What's this stuff? So who am I? Who am I? Oh, that's just, that's so annoying. Ha! The faceless manipulator. Power hungry and ruthless. Nothing can stop you once you set your mind to something. Determined, devious, and extremely clever, you're someone who shouldn't be trifled with. You believe that your goals justify the means, and you would never hesitate to sacrifice everything and everyone to succeed. Everything you do for a reason. You strive for ultimate power and world domination, and nothing will stand in your way. Your favorite things in the world are scheming, planning world domination, and taking hot baths that your mother prepares you every evening. That's so cute. That's so cute.